1. What's Steve doing now?
Hello, Mrs. Bond. Is Steve at home? I want him to come fishing with me.
I'm sorry, no. He's gone swimming in the lake.
Oh, what time will he be back?
About 3 o'clock, because he wants to watch football on TV. 2. How are they going to get to the countryside?
Shall we drive to the countryside on Saturday?
Oh, no. I like going by train, and it's cheaper.
But the car will be quicker, and the train isn't cheaper because we have to get taxis to and from the station, and they're expensive.
Oh, all right. But you can drive all the way.
3. What will the woman do tonight?
The weather's too bad to play tennis tonight. Let's go and see that film with Brad Pitt.
Have you forgotten? You've got to go to that new restaurant with your boss.
Oh, dear. Let's go to the cinema tomorrow then.
All right.
4. Where is the cat now?
I've lost my cat. Have you seen it anywhere? I left it in my garage when I went out.
I saw a cat climbing up that tree earlier on. Perhaps it's still there.
But I shut it in the garage. Oh, look, there it is on the wall.
Perhaps it climbed out of the garage window.
5. What job does Mary's brother do?
I saw your brother on TV yesterday.
At the football match?
At a concert.
Yes, he takes photographs of everything now.
Which extra subjects are you taking this term, Jane?
Well, Dad, it's more or less the same as last term. But on Monday, I'm starting a new Japanese class.
Oh, yes. I remember now. I hope you're still doing tennis practice after school on Tuesdays.
I've got to do extra science that day because of the science test next month. But the tennis teacher says I must practice with her on Wednesdays.
Good. So when are you doing art and Spanish?
I had to choose between art and Spanish on Thursday. I've decided to do Spanish because I don't like the art teacher.
So Friday is still free? You can have piano lessons at home again.
I can't. I've got computer club then, and I have to spend Saturday morning at the pool because now it's summer, swimming has started again. I like that. It's much better than tennis.
I hope you'll have time for all your homework.
Hello, Peter. How was the school trip to Durham? Was it Wednesday or Thursday you went?
Friday.
What was the city like?
Well, we visited 3 places. The cathedral, the museum and the castle. The castle only opens in the morning, so the bus took us straight there. After that, we went to the museum and the cathedral.
Was it a good trip?
Well, in the museum we looked at old paintings and stamps, which I didn't like much. But the guide showed us some old clocks and told us all about them. That was interesting.
And the castle?
Well, you know how some are just dark, empty ruins? This was different. There was a lot to see. It just wasn't very warm.
Did you go shopping?
Yes, after eating our sandwiches. I only bought some postcards. The book about Durham I wanted was too expensive.
Did you take any photographs?
Well, before we went back to the bus, I took some of my friends. I wanted to take photos of the cathedral windows, but it wasn't possible.
Westbury Theatre, can I help you?
Yes,
I'd like to book some tickets for the play for children, Cinderella.
When would you like to go?
The afternoon of either the 6th or 7th of April.
I'm sorry, there are no more tickets for the 6th.
OK, the 7th then. How much are they?
£12.50 each.
Are there special prices for children?
Children under 16 pay only £8.25 if they're with an adult.
All right. I'd like tickets for 2 adults and 3 children, please. Can you tell me who is in it?
Cinderella is played by Sophie Disley.
Sophie who?
Disley. Disley.
Oh, I haven't heard of her.
She was in The Storm on television.
Really? And the show starts at 3:15, doesn't it?
That's right, but you need to arrive at 2:30 to get your tickets.
OK, thanks. Can you tell me about your children's club on Saturday mornings?
Call 7722 and they'll give you the information you need.
Great, thanks.
Good morning, this is the bike shop. You asked us to get a bike from Germany for your son. Well, it's just arrived. They don't make it in the colour he asked for. I got that wrong, sorry. I'm looking at it now, and it's a lovely blue. I'm sure he'll prefer it to green anyway. Now, the price I gave you was £120, but it's less than that, 110. It's a very low price for such a good bike. Oh, and I've got the bicycle lights you asked for. They're the best kind for cycling safely at night. I'm sure they're the ones you want. Can you come down later today? We're open until 6:45. If you can't do that, I'll be here from 8:30 tomorrow morning. Remember, don't come to the main shop at number 11 King Street. We're further down the street at number 22, opposite the bookshop. Thanks.